All right. Welcome, those of you who are watching the recording. And all right, guys. So I just went to this retreat this last weekend, right? It was awesome. And we talked a lot about our goals and our vision and, the little things it takes to get to our big goals. And I just thought of you guys all weekend because you guys are my team. Like I was able to be, I'm a part of Micah's team, and got to be around all of her leaders. And I was so inspired just what she's built and that team environment. And when we go 5-star, we're going to have a retreat like together.
Yay!
Happen. So I just was thinking outside, like into the future, because I want to be here for the long haul. I want to help you guys see success. I know I need to do better as a leader, but I also want you guys to step up into your, like, own what you want out of this and claim it, because there are so many opportunities with this business and so many different ways to grow your business. And like we can do this together. So as I talk about the things coming up, I want you to really think, I can do this. I can find people to jump into these things, and I want you to take advantage of the opportunities that we have. So that you can find success, like help people realize you can do this, and it'll be lots of fun. What I've realized is that the business becomes stressful when we do it half-heartedly, because we're half in, half out. We kind of want it, we kind of don't. Now, I say that having come back from vacation where it was like I wasn't the most consistent in my business. And for me, I did as good as I can, as I could, because I wanted to enjoy time with my family. And that's the like a perk of the business, but it also is like, it can be deceiving too, to think, oh, I can do it whenever I want. But what really does build success is by being consistent, right? Just like our health journey, and so I want to be more consistent and show up. And I was thinking of ways I can do that. There's a few things that I'm going to implement with our team. One of them is the way that I onboard new coaches, because I think it can be a little overwhelming, and we just need to focus on little wins. So having when I onboard new coaches that want to work the business, it's going to be more, okay, now I need you to reach out, the next 48 hours, give them kind of the way that you go about kind of presenting this new opportunity that you're taking on, like saying you're a coach, but kind of, you don't have to say beach body, like just say, I'm going on this new adventure. Just being able to present and kind of announce, like help people announce that, because that's kind of hard. That can be a hang up sometimes. And then reaching out to everyone that they know, asking for an accountability partner, just making it simple. Like, I'm doing this new thing. I'm so excited about it. I'm trying to find, someone who can help keep me accountable, because it's a lot more fun when we bring people with us. And I think helping you guys see that it's not as scary, and you don't have to have like all of the Coach University just to invite people to join you, is important. So that's what I'll be implementing with my new coaches. I think I'm trying to think on how to do it. It'll either be a couple like videos explaining those two things in the coach checklist, or I might just have a separate page where you do those things, and then you can graduate into our team page kind of thing. Trying to brainstorm that. But that will be something that you guys can know for people that you help too. So then for this week, it's going to be all about promoting Lift for an 8-week challenge that starts on Monday. So August 27th. So I still need to get a call to action up for that group. But something, either a picture, a progress picture of you, a progress picture of someone, like each other, we can exchange them in our team. You can do like what other ways, call to actions? Just a picture that is kind of, that stops you in your tracks a little bit. A lot of times the best way to do it is if it's you. Like last week, I did a little jab for our challenge group coming up, and just did a picture of me flexing in the mirror with my swimsuit, because I was like, holy cow, muscles that I've never seen. And that was exciting. Anyway, something that's you, that shows, progress or whatever. Call to action either today or tomorrow for Monday's group. And
when we do calls of action, like I feel like there's a difference between like soft calls of action and then like an actual call of action. Is that true? Like today, yeah. I posted I did this like longer post about like my health journey and how I'm not perfect, but it's the consistency that matters, and I just was like, I want to do this with you, like join me or message me and we can talk about it. So I feel like that's like a soft call to action. I don't know. Is that a thing? Anyway.
Yes, because if they're not reading all the way through, they're not going to see it.
Right. They're not going to see it because it's kind of long.
That's a good point. So I think on mine, like, okay, here's a good way to do it too. If you don't have a progress picture that you want to share, or you've just recently shared it, what's really good to do is just when you get like done up and like makeup or whatever, maybe on a Sunday, just, this is for future reference, take some pictures of yourself at different angles, just when you look nice, when the lighting's nice, so that you have them. And I actually like to take a picture off center with like a white wall or something, so that I can post. This is a hard call to action when they can see it right off the bat that you're promoting a group. So you can put like a graphic up there. So you're off center with something, and then you can put a graphic there, like 5 spots for my next group or something. So it's obvious when they look at the picture that you're promoting a group. So it's more than just your regular everyday like workout, pictures. So yeah, do something more obvious. Like, I'm looking for this many spots. If you're just looking, I would say like 5 is a good number. And then if you get more, that's awesome. But you're looking for 5 people or whatever.
And you put that like on your picture and then in your text, right? Or can you just like show a progress picture, and then the first thing you could say is, I'm looking for 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can do it both ways.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't put a graphic on your picture, for sure make sure it's at the top with like some emojis or something, so it's
right, eye-catching. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thanks. Good point. So today or tomorrow, that's your homework, okay? And then our flash sale will start on Friday. Same thing. We're still promoting the same group. It's going to be the same stuff. But we're just it'll be an extra push to get people who've been interested or people we're talking to. So if people have not ordered, like if you're talking to people and they haven't ordered by then, make sure they know about the flash sale and plug them in on Thursday. The group will open up and you can get them in, and then we'll do our live stuff on Friday. Again, we'll be talking about the Lift 4 Challenge Pack. And actually, Daily Sunshine is on sale right now, a back to school sale for $99. And the beach bars are on for 10% off. right now, and the Lift for, promo is still going. To Be Mindset is on for $20 off. So there's a lot of stuff that we get to talk about. It's really exciting.
I've been thinking I need to like post again about To Be Mindset, like in my stories and stuff, because I got a lot of traction on that when it first came out, because it was on sale and you can lose weight without exercising. Anyway, I'm like, there's so many things on sale and so many things going on.
Yeah.
But
So that
anyway,
actually
but
leads into after Monday, our start date, there's actually a really exciting group coming up where we're going to do it on Facebook with Micah's leaders. Two groups, one solely nutrition based, and the groups will start with prep on September 3rd and then open up the next week. So really, we have this group starting Monday so don't get too confused. Right now, focus on like promoting this one that's going to be Monday.
Which is Lift 4, right?
Lift 4, yeah.
Okay.
And it'll go for 8 weeks, and then we'll run it on the Challenge Tracker app and recycle some of the posts that we've done from the current group, because you can do that super simple. So
I've seen that. So nice.
Yeah. So it's not anything super crazy to manage. I know it sounds like a lot because we have our current Lift 4 group that will continue until the Shift Shop Proving Grounds. Then this Lift 4 group will go 8 weeks until Shift Shop Proving Grounds. So they'll both end at the same time. Then we'll open up another Challenge Tracker app group. But there's also this opportunity in the meantime to jump on these with these Facebook groups. So one is going to be solely nutrition focused, and you can add people to it. Micah is opening it up. She said she opened them up today, I think. So I'll get you that information. So that will be people who are already doing CrossFit, or they're already doing a workout program. They go to the gym. They like that. People need help with nutrition, even if they're already doing another exercise program. So this is a great opportunity, either that or, again, the same target that we talked to Be Mindset about before, because this can work for anyone. So nutrition only. And then another group, I'm so excited. We were talking about it at the retreat and then in our message thread about it's going to be spice up your, what do we call it? Spice up your life September, something like that. And okay. I'll give you more information as I get it. But basically, it's just a girls only group, and it's about spicing up our relationships, whether, it'll be more focused on marriage, but that's okay. Generally, there will be good like date night ideas, date nights in, date nights out. And it'll be like, there's a whole kind of book guide that goes with Girl Wash Your Face. And I think we're going to take some stuff from there content wise. So you guys get to take advantage of it as a group to put people in, but you don't have to worry about like the management of the group. And anyway, it's just going to be really fun. So that will happen with prep on September 3rd, and then the group will start the next Monday, the 10th. And it will be a 21-day group. Yeah, so like with prep, it'll be about 30 days, about a month. So it'll be an awesome group for people, like everyone's kids will have started school by then. So just getting back to enriching your life, enriching your relationships, back to routine, all those things that, people are thinking about this time of year with like, what am I going to do? Kids are in school. I need to figure out, how I'm going to, this is a solution to help them reach their goals now that they can actually take a second to think for themselves if they've had a busy summer. So keep those things in mind. So homework is call to action today or tomorrow. And then another, um, make sure you post about the flash sale in conjunction, but don't, I would say probably tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Posting about the flash sale. Um, and just with these things, just know that they're, again, tools to help us move our businesses forward. Like it's an avenue to get excited about our group, to help people, realize that they can do this with us. And I just want to see us grow as a team and really kind of make a dent in, I know you guys have goals, and this is an outlet to help you reach those goals. And I just have seen, like, being surrounded by leaders on Micah's team, you realize, like, this is actually possible. A lot of them are moms. A lot of them have other things going on. One of Micah's leaders is getting ready to have a baby in a couple weeks, her fifth child. And her husband is going to take paternity leave and then retire from his job in law enforcement because of this opportunity. And she's only been in the business like 3.5 years or 4 years, but she's just hustled and really taken, the advice from Micah and other leaders and just implemented it. And it's totally possible. I have big goals. Erin and I would love to fly around the country, travel, give opportunities to our kids, help more people with this opportunity, and help. Like, I would be so thrilled to have, like, I want to see our team grow. I want to see us having success together, helping people each month, really building that momentum as a team to propel us forward together. Like, the tools are here. We just have to utilize them. And that means carving out time, whether it's in the morning or, after work, after kids go down, nap time. I mean, I talk about it over and over, but it really is just the basics. And there are a couple videos I'll post in our, or one in particular, it may have been posted on the Team Inspiration page. One of the coaches in our group talked about exactly how she does her power hour with expanding on Instagram. And she just cold invites people to coaching, 50 people a day. And what she does is she creates a collection, and I'll post the video because she talks about it in detail. But she finds the people that she wants to invite, puts them in a collection in Instagram, and then interacts with them the next day and invites them to coaching. So that she always has her list for the next day, and then she'll go, so there's a collection for the day that she's on that she'll interact with and invite to coaching. Then she'll make a collection for the next day. So when she comes back the next day, she interacts with those people, invites them, and then makes a collection for the next day. And I know that's a lot. If 50, isn't where you want to start, and if like, you can start smaller, but it's a great system to help you, like, know who you're going to interact with. And she talks a little bit about finding them. And it's just like, it does take focus. It does take work. This is a business. But we're in the business of helping people. And going to corporate in Provo, the corporate offices, it was so cool because you could just sense their desire to help people be successful with this. And that at the heart of all of it is helping people get healthy, helping people in the business to, have financial blessings. And they have the mentors. Once you get to diamond, yeah, you have a corporate um, person that can help you, that you like, a liaison that helps you with the business side of things. Um, and I got to meet some of those, like they're all headquartered in Provo, throughout, like people who represent different regions throughout the country and in Canada and the UK. Um, and it was just really neat. Like, this is a legitimate way to change your family's life. I just, I think um, sometimes we get in our own way and realize there must be like this magic sauce of something someone else is doing that is successful. But we have our own unique story. We have our own unique way of connecting with people. And what works for one person may not work for another person. But as we just do those basic things of expanding to reach more people, expanding our network, inviting, um, adding value, running groups, and following up with people, like those things that we talk about, um, it works. And I think the stressful part comes when you're kind of counting on the people you're talking to join your group. And then when they don't, you're like, ugh, so upset. Or, like, I was counting on them. And what we need to do is just talk to more people, because it's really a numbers game in a sense. Like, not everyone's going to be ready, not everyone's going to join, but if you talk to enough people, you will be able to help, a significant amount of people throughout the months as we run these groups. And people who you talked to months ago might be ready now. It just all depends on us doing our stuff every day and planting those seeds and doing it in a loving way, that we're always there to support. We're on this journey, loving this journey forever. And just, I think that's when the excitement comes, because then you start to see people who, if you talk to enough people, there will be people that will want to jump in. And it gets really exciting when you're able to find people to help. So, any thoughts so far?
In my National Wake Up Call yesterday, I like appreciated, and you mentioned this, Becca, just that it does take time, because sometimes I get like super disheartened. I'm like, okay, I've been doing this for 8 months. I had a bunch of coaches, and then I lost like 4 of my like 6 coaches in a month, and I was so sad. So like, and mentioned just that like it takes time to build a business. Like, you can't just expect to like have overnight success. Like, so anyway, that kind of gave me a little more hope too, that like, hey, it's okay. Like, sometimes people do have overnight success and their markets are more ready, but I mean, it's going to take time to build and get to where we want to be in our business. So that made me feel better.
It's so true. It's really, at corporate, we watched I actually did a live video in our team page about this, Jeff Hill, when he talked about the law of the harvest, and how he showed a video about a potato farmer that had a lot of, he was a millionaire, you wouldn't know it, but he was just this down-to-earth guy. He talked about how you have to prepare the soil for 3 to 4 years to grow premium potatoes. And you're planting, you're watering, you're doing the little things, but then you yield a harvest after a lot of work and a lot of time. And there are seasons of harvest and seasons of sowing, like sowing and reaping. And that, I guarantee, this is one thing, Josh Coates talked to us about this, just that Um, where is it? Mm-hmm. Just the idea that it's a universal law. If you sow, you will reap. It may not be in our time frame that we want. I feel like I'm preaching a gospel lesson. But it will happen. It's time plus intensity plus consistency, and then knowing you're worth it and that those around you are worth it. Like this opportunity, I think finding out what is holding you back from doing the basics will help, because we need to have an understanding and a belief that these daily actions today will yield results. It just will be down the road. Like what's happening today, our conversations that we're having now, maybe like 6 months down the road, we'll see the benefits from that. But we just have to stay consistent.
Plus, I feel like just, I don't know. I've just been thinking about consistency a lot, I guess, lately. I posted all about it today because, um, like, not only being consistent in our business, but in our health journey too. Like, as we're consistent in our health journey and showing up every day, people are gonna be like, "Oh, she really means it. Like, she really is gonna do this every day." And like, that's a lot of times what motivates me to get out of bed in the morning when I don't want to, because I have a very strict, like, a very small timeline of when I can work out, and because I work full time. So anyway, I just, that helps me a lot. And I don't know. And I'm seeing results, even if sometimes they're slower than I want. I'm seeing results in my health journey. So
Yeah,
like we talk about often how our health journeys parallel our business.
it's so true. And it's all about belief. And it's about first believing in ourselves. And then we just want to spill over with belief in other people because we've seen it work for us. And that's kind of, in the business too, we having that belief in ourselves, we have to actually do the stuff to make this business work. Just, we have to sow if we want to reap. Sometimes we're lucky and people reach out to us. But most of the time it's us planting those seeds and reaching out to other people. And if we aren't doing those things, we're not going to have as great of a belief in this opportunity. And then it's going to be harder to share it with other people because we're like, yeah, this is a great opportunity. I'm not really like seeing it, but it's hard to like share something when you don't have a conviction of it. So we need to start with our own businesses and start doing the stuff and know that there's no secret sauce. Like Micah, it's just time and time again, over and over, consistency in everything that she does. She's nothing special. She just has been consistent for 5 years in the basics. And I think something I want to start doing is just watching different successful coaches talk about their journey, not in a, like, keeping in mind we all have our own journey, but we are the accumulation of like the 5 people we surround ourselves with. So if you surround yourself with those people who are just exuding confidence in this opportunity, you're gonna start believing it too. And finding some of the more successful coaches and just kind of watching what they do or hearing their story. If I find good ones, I'll post them in our thread, just trying to keep that belief alive because it's possible. And whatever you want out of this is possible. You just have to put in the work. um, so, like, I think we can really make a lot of progress with being consistent. Myself included. I know we had generally make that tracker, and I haven't utilized it like I need to. I've been trying to like keep track on my own. but I want to find a way like to rally together to let each other know we're not doing this alone. You know, like invites can be scary, but if we have like a way to say like, okay, I did my 10 or 20 invites today or whatever, like just knowing that we're in this together, like we are a team. I want to have a team kind of vibe, a team feel. I'm kind of brainstorming that because I've seen it and I feel like I need to bring that to our team too, because you guys are awesome and you deserve everything you want from this. And I know we can all achieve that as we grow together. And not only, supporting each other on our personal journeys, but in our businesses, like we are business partners. And we may all do it a little differently, but there are a few key things that will move our businesses forward. And so focusing little chunks at a time on what those action items are, hopefully help us like stay focused on those specifics. And right now it is, a call to action about our group, and then thinking and brainstorming and writing down people that you want to invite to this opportunity, and reaching out to them. Like those are the things that we'll be doing over the next week to get our group filled for starting Monday. And so let's see what we can do with this. Challenge yourselves. Reach out to people that you've been interacting with, people that maybe the last lift for wasn't the right timing. See how many people you can invite. I don't have a number yet of how many people I want to invite, but I'm going to go through and look at my previous people, and if they were interested, but it wasn't the right timing, like reaching out to them again. Anyway, just to keep that ball rolling, keep the momentum going, as we get back to school. And, a lot of people's schedules will look different than they did when we started the last group. So do you guys have any other questions? We have a few minutes. I think I see Tanya's screen, but I don't see her. Maybe she's there. Just the video's off.
I don't have any questions. My 2-year-old is into the beads right now, so I'm helping him while we're listening. Yes.
Carter, right? Carter's your 2-year-old.
Yeah, Carter.
My kids.
I love that name
too. They were in the beads, putting beads into Play-Doh this morning.
Oh man.
Well, yeah. I still need to get my workout in. I'm still like playing a little catch up.
It was me. I did my workout last night.
Nice.
At like 9:00, and I was like, this is terrible. And then this morning I was determined to do it, but then all the kids got up and I said, okay, I'm gonna have to do it tonight. It's just the way it's gonna have to be.
It's all good. You roll with the flow, seasons of life. And
you have burpees and plank mountain climbers to look forward to.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Sometimes it's best not to tell me what I'm gonna
do. All right.
For real.
We've got some more work to do. So
I'm excited though. This will be fun.
Yeah, like I want you guys to be excited. I want you to realize like you can do this. That's the bottom line. Like I want to see us go places and grow our teams and like help more people, reach more people. We just have so much potential, and even just a focused, chunk of time each day will turn the needle if we just focus on that. And I think with some of us moms with school starting, I'm excited for, like, I know there's going to be a little grace period trying to figure out a new groove, but I'm excited for just really trying to be intentional and helping working on these things. Like there's some awesome things to invite to. So let's start bringing.
And we have pumpkin spice Shakeology coming, which I couldn't be more excited about.
So excited. It's like September 17th or something. So it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. And fall is a great time to just, I don't know, it's got a new vibe, new energy, exciting. We're going to find people to fill our group. I want you guys to have faith and hope and believe in yourselves. And just reaching out. Like our job is to reach out to people, not to, you know, like we can't decide for them, but if you talk to enough people, I guarantee you're going to have some people. So, all right. Love you guys. And thanks for jumping on the call. I will.
Thank you, Becca.
Thank you guys. Reach out with questions.
Thank you.
And when you get your call to action, if you want help or suggest, or like, you know, is this good or any input or whatever, post it in our thread. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
All right. Have a good rest of your day, guys.
Bye.